this training video, we will explore the topic of whistleblowing. The following sections will be covered: key terms, why whistleblowing is important, 2 real-world scenarios, a summary, and a 5-question quiz.
A whistleblower is someone who reports waste, fraud, abuse, corruption, or dangers to public health and safety to someone who is in the position to rectify the wrongdoing. Occupational Safety and Health Act. The Occupational Safety and Health Act was enacted to assure safe and healthful working conditions for working men and women. Office of Special Counsel. The Office of Special Counsel is an investigative and prosecutorial office that works to end government and political corruption, and to protect government employees and whistleblowers. Whistleblower Protection Act of 1989. This act provides protections for most federal employees who disclose government illegally, waste, corruption, and other misconduct. Specifically, the WPA protects these employees from adverse personnel actions taken in retaliation for their whistleblowing activity.
Why whistleblowing is important. Many organizational benefits come from whistleblowing. Choosing to whistleblow can result in the rightful penalization of those partaking in misconduct. Furthermore, it can help prevent future misconduct, as employees observe that the organizational culture promotes ethical behavior. Whistleblowing also encourages company transparency and accountability. Finally, whistleblowing can help mitigate issues before they become serious legal and reputational risks to the company. Whistleblowing is not always easy. Tribunal statistics for 2020 through 2021 reveal that only 3% of the 1961 whistleblowing claims are classified as successful at hearing. However, it is one of society's best defenses against unethical behavior. The National Whistleblower Center says, while professional auditors were only able to detect 19% of the frauds on private corporations, whistleblowers exposed 43%. Executives surveyed estimated that the whistleblowers saved their shareholders billions of dollars.
Here are some real-world examples of whistleblowing in action. First, we're going to look at Boeing, and we're going to see what happens when one of the engineers finds something wrong with the plane.
Oh no, this does not look safe. I gotta find somebody and tell them about this. Hi Ashley, I was just wanting to come talk to you because I found some missing parts on the plane this morning, and it looks like the door is loose. Like it might not be good for takeoff.
Oh, that's weird. I'm sure it'll be fine. We need to focus on getting all of the planes out to commission today. It'll be great for Boeing's publicity and our flow in business.
Makes sense, but I really am concerned that this might not be safe for people to ride in today. The door might fall off during takeoff. I really think it'd be good if our engineers do another sweep of it to make sure everything's okay.
It's okay, Liberty. Nothing bad is going to happen. We need to focus on getting all of the planes out there so we can keep business running. We'll get even more revenue from shipments if we let the planes fly.
Okay, I just really think there's a danger here.
Go back to your job and fix the planes that are actually broken. You're dismissed.
Okay.
You can see that Liberty, the engineer, noticed that there was something wrong with one of the planes. She knew that there would be big consequences not only for the customers, but also for Boeing and its reputation. This actually happened in real life where a door flew off of one of Boeing's planes. This is a great example of whistleblowing in action, and it's being used as a way to prevent legal and reputational risks and as a way to expose and prevent unethical business practices.
Now we will take a look at a second real-world example of whistleblowing, this time in the healthcare industry. Let's go over to the company Johnson & Johnson and see how a manager reacts when his employees confront him with unethical marketing practices with opioids.
Mr. Stewie, we've been looking at our recent marketing materials for our pain medications, and we have some serious concerns.
All right, what is it? Make it quick.
Well, here we're claiming that our opioids have a low risk of addiction, but recent studies have shown that our patients are becoming more addicted than we thought.
Yes, so our data clearly shows warning signs of addiction and high rates of overdoses. We need to be more transparent with our company.
Both of you, stop. We've been over this before. The messaging for our campaign has already been approved by corporate and by legal. Every company wants to promote trust and drive sales. What's the big deal here?
So you think we should just ignore this?
What about all of our sales representatives who purposefully try to persuade doctors that the patients who seek higher doses are not actually addicted, but they just need more medication to help their severe pain?
Jesse, stop. It's not up to us what the doctors do.
But aren't we responsible for downplaying the risk of the doctors?
Not to mention all of our vulnerable patients who are at high risk.
This conversation ends here. Focus on the campaign. Don't make a bigger deal out of this than you need to. And if you guys want to stay on this team, focus on your assignments. Get out.
This scenario of whistleblowing shows how easy ethical issues can be dismissed when profits are involved. When managers ignore warning signs, employees such as Jesse and Sam are faced with a tough choice of whether or not to stay silent. In this case, it may have been necessary for them to report these unethical marketing breaches to the OSC in order to uphold company integrity and protect patients.
In this training video, we covered terms of whistleblowing, the importance of whistleblowing, and 2 real-life scenarios of whistleblowing. Now, let's see what you remembered with a quiz.